Alright guys, and welcome back again to another sweet awesome tutorial on PCB Software Design. I'm still George Steve and I'm still with you guys right here. Alright, so guys, it's been a while and I am back again. And the previous tutorial we were able to pick the components, and we have our components here. Okay, so in the design of these components, I want to stress on one thing, and that is what being creative. You should be creative. Yes. If you're not creative enough, I don't expect you to do something that is very sweet. Why am I saying this? You should be able to think, how do I want my circuit to look like? Because the end product is the last. You are visualizing what you want to be. You can put it down on paper, and you can go ahead and do that just in real life or using your brain to do that. But you must be creative. That is the first thing you need to do. So first of all is that I have a transformer, and I'm told you guys I'm using these two pins for the transformer inputs, and my transformer output can be hanging to external circuitry. All right, so because I told you guys I'm not putting my high voltage to the PCB board because it's a low voltage board. So go ahead and drop this guy here, and if you've done that, let's go ahead and rotate this guy. Right click and like rotate this guy. Anyway, just go ahead and rotate this guy. All right, so this is my first input. I hope this is making sense. So this is my first input. So whenever I get my transformer, I connect my transformer just directly here. I hope that is very cool. So my transformer will be connected directly here, and you can go ahead and put this guy in. Just put this guy and drop this guy. So you can go ahead and place your transformer here, and maybe here should be inputs from AC if you want to connect this. If you want to connect AC to this, but I wouldn't advise you to do that. But for the sake of guys who really want that to be, I'll go ahead and put this guy for you so that you don't ask me too many questions at the end. The why I'm doing that is because you are still a novice, and but in real life it's not advisable doing that. So go ahead and put this. The space here is where our transformer will be. So we have your input from NEPA entry here. Or that's an input from NEPA. What is NEPA, guys? I don't even know what that guy is. So you have your input from your high voltage, like 220 volts or 210 voltage entry here, and you should go and put another one here. Put another one down here. Come on, guy. Rotate this guy again. All right. So shift drag this guy a little bit. Move this guy a little bit, and that is okay. And this guy is already all right. So this guy right here. So the space here, I have my transformer here, and I have this guy here. And what are they doing? So this is gonna be my inputs from 220 or 210 voltage for guys who are in some countries using 210. Remember, I told you my country I'm using 220. All right. So, and this space here is where my transformer will be because I don't have the transformer in PCB. All right. And this is gonna be my output of the transformer is gonna enter here. And remember, guys, you're gonna be creative. You should be creative. All right. So don't ever get confused. After the transformer output, and the next thing I'm gonna have is my bridge rectifier. So this is my bridge rectifier, guys. I'm gonna place my bridge rectifier straight here. Bam. Put this guy here. And you ask me, why is this bridge rectifier here? Remember, this is my positive side and this is my negative side. So I hope that is very cool. You should always know your positive and your negative. In case if you don't know your positive and your negative, box me, I'll get back to you. All right. But I think that is very cool. It's open just very before you, and you can see that. Maybe at the end, I'll go ahead and remove this, toggle this guy off so that I don't have this in here. I believe this is the best way it should be for me because I don't like having that there. Or let me put it back again at the end. I will remove that at the end. So after the rectifier, the next thing I have is what? My diode. No, that should be the diode shouldn't be the first thing. Is the electrolytic capacitor. All right, so move your electrolytic capacitor. You can see how big this guy is. Guys, you will be implementing this in real life. Remember, we are gonna implement this in real life, and you will see that we're gonna print this circuit, and we're gonna print it out and execute it in real life. Go ahead and drop this guy right here. All right, you've done something great in doing that. If you've dropped this guy, remember I have my positive and I have my negative as well. You should be creative just the same way you want it to be. And for me and myself, and this is what I want you to be. All right, so if you've dropped that guy there, the next thing you need to pick is my diode. I'm gonna head and click on diode, and that is the next thing I need. Come on, I'm gonna return my diode. All right, let me place my diode right here. Remember that my diode is just for one directional. I am not teaching what this is really doing because I am not here teaching you the behavior of electronic components. I'm here teaching you how to design PCB. So before you should start making PCB, you should be conversant with electronic components. If you don't know anything on electronic components, guys, please don't ever hesitate to do what? To box me. Don't ever hesitate to box me, and I'll make a special tutorial for you, just for you, because I told you guys, I really want you to be great in circuit development. All right. Go ahead and check out another thing, and the next thing out there is what my P1, that's my regulator. And you should know what this guy is. This is your positive, this is your negative side. This is the body. Remember, the body is the negative side. So I hope you should always know that. Rotate this guy. Why I am putting this negative this way is that in case if you want to use a heatsink, if you want to add a heatsink to your circuit, that is very cool to always if you want to add a heatsink to this, go ahead and do that. All right, so and remember that the center is the negative, and this is your input and this is your output. I hope that is very cool, and you should guys remember that the first leg is the input, and the center is the negative, and the third is the output. I hope you still remember this. All right, if you've done that, the next thing you need to do right now is go ahead and check your LED resistor, because the first thing I'm gonna do. Okay, guys, I'll go ahead and take my resistor, and I just looking at what I'm gonna press this resistor. So for guys who want to put heatsink, go ahead and put a heatsink. And if because I'm putting a heatsink and I don't even know what I'm putting a heatsink, what I need to do is that I'm gonna press this resistor here and right click on this and rotate it. And I'm gonna drag this to like a point like here. All right. So remember that this is for my LED. And I will be connecting my LED as well. So go ahead and shift this guy a little bit up. All right. If you've done that, you've done a very mighty job. So the next thing I need now is my LED. LED, that is next thing. All right. So this is my LED, and my LED is coming from here. Let me put my LED, just place it here. And if I've placed this guy here, I'll go ahead and shift this guy a little bit. Shift this guy here. All right, click on this, move this guy down. Is that really making sense? Okay, move this guy right here. All right. Oh, that's really cool. I have my resistor almost out from here. So let me just move this guy here inside here a little bit. And I'm gonna put this guy out here. Why am I putting this? I want to build a complete power supply unit that is gonna contain both a heatsink here. I'm gonna put a heatsink so that it's gonna work out fine. I want you to do something that is really standard. All right, so we've arranged our circuit, and this is how it looks. Let me go ahead and remove this guy so that you're gonna see the complete circuit. All right, so this is how it looks. Just very before us. I hope that is very cool. And in the next tutorial, we'll go ahead and start the connection. Remember, what we just did now is just arrangement of these guys. Let me go ahead and move this guy backwards again so that you don't have any problem at the end. So this is for my power supply unit, and I hope that is very cool. And I'm gonna put output, and maybe that is in the next tutorial, so that I will taking everything one by one. You don't ever get confused at the end. All right, thank you guys, and see you in the next tutorial because I will be there with you guys. Let's go over there right now.